Hello guys! Leaked NIO CEO letter discusses challenges, focuses on cost efficiency while preserving innovation and luxury EV market presence. NIO CEO recently penned an annual letter to NIO employees, and it appears to have been leaked. I'm not sure if you've had a chance to see the letter, but it doesn't seem to convey a message of significant success. The CEO shared that they did not meet their expectations for 2023, falling short of their targets by approximately. Only 160,000 vehicles were delivered, which is around 65% of the set target. The letter highlights several areas where improvement is needed. The CEO emphasized the importance of optimizing every cent, saving every kilowatt hour of electricity, minimizing paper usage, and using investor funds judiciously. The focus moving forward will be on essential priorities. When this leak occurred, it caused significant concern. However, this doesn't seem to deviate much from the CEO tone in the annual letter written a year ago. In that letter, they mentioned the limitations of resources for certain projects, the potential consolidation of different departments, and teams possibly taking on additional responsibilities beyond their designated roles. It's evident that NIO is currently in a cash conservation mode, making efforts to save money wherever possible. One interesting development is NIO activities in China. While the CEO discusses vehicle deliveries, they also touch upon infrastructure deployment. This includes elements such as swap stations, charging stations, NIO houses, NIO spaces, service centers, etc. Unfortunately, no information was provided in December about these initiatives. So they don't usually do that within every month. They always spend about 2 hours showing everything about the number of swap stations we built last month and NIO houses, etc. But in January, they didn't talk about the stats for December when it comes to NIO houses and NIO stores. And it's clear that things are slowing down for NIO houses and NIO spaces. And there are quite strict requirements for them in China for NIO houses and NIO spaces. And if you know these metrics, it seems like it's not that good. They are either relocated or immediately shut down. NIO had an NIO space in Sam Club before, and you would think that would be a perfect place. You know, a lot of wealthy people shop at Sam Club. But that store was actually a poor performing one because, first of all, it was at the exit. People have all the stuff they just bought, and they won't leave it outside and go check out a car, right? They have to put it in their car. And it was just a non-performing store, and they closed it down. And in China, NIO spaces and NIO houses, mostly NIO spaces, if they are non-performing, they will close them down. It's quite simple. But it seems that there is a bit of a slowdown in NIO house deployment now. And in NIO space deployment, new stores. Not many new stores are opening, partly because of cost cutting, but perhaps it's also because when a sub-brand is launched, they need to allocate some funds to open stores for that sub-brand. So if both new stores and sub-brand stores were opening, it would be a significant cash burden. New stores. It seems there's a bit of a delay in this aspect now. What else am I observing? Yes, there is a shortage of people working, both in the service center and inside the stores. We don't see as many people. Indeed, many people were laid off during the recent layoffs. But as is always the case, if people aren't working, they have to go. And the interesting thing is that after Tesla experienced such a significant drop in its deliveries in the first week, which was practically 79% less than the previous week, Tesla is now implementing surveillance policies on its employees to ensure they do their work properly. If they're not working, they are immediately let go. NIO has implemented this quite some time ago. And they have strict rules because every customer who walks into the store is valuable, and they should not be ignored, basically. Their policies have always been stringent to ensure greater efficiency in their workforce. Another aspect you're observing is that a lot of freebies are disappearing. This is something new shareholders would appreciate. Freebies. For instance, during NIO Day, if you went to any store, you would basically get a free drink, snacks, and all sorts of freebies. Now they have significantly reduced these, including free gifts. In my opinion, giving so much free stuff doesn't make any sense at all. Therefore, they are also controlling this. But there's another interesting thing. They have mentioned that the next few years will be quite challenging. This aligns with my personal expectations as well. Many people criticize the CEO, and I can understand that they think he is wasting a lot of money, right? However, now he has come forward and is telling his team and everyone that we should be cautious about investing our money. In my opinion, this is a very good thing, and we should focus only on things that can add value to the NIO balance sheet and make it better. We should focus on things that can bring improvement to the balance sheet, because it's clear that they can't keep burning money forever, right? They can't keep burning money forever. Although I understand that the CEO can easily get money from other investors, it will come at a cost, either through dilution or other debts. They can definitely get more money from the government, but it will always come at a price. Nothing is free, so they have to be careful about investing their money. However, it seems that NIO house deployments have been significantly hindered. You know the airport, the NIO house in Shanghai that still provides food, drinks, and everything. People aren't taking many flights. Maybe it's worth it for them to do that, to act that way. But obviously, they should charge some money for these drinks and things. And I truly believe that NIO will absolutely survive. No difficulty at all. I believe NIO will not go bankrupt. But I don't believe NIO will go bankrupt because, yes, they have a lot of money, and the government loves them. They won't let NIO fall. But we are approaching danger. We are heading towards the cliff. But I don't believe we will fall from the cliff. All right. And that's why NIO is a very interesting investment opportunity for me, because it is significantly undervalued just a few weeks after the ET9 launch. And people suddenly forget about NIO technology and infrastructure and forget how innovative NIO is. People only focus on cash burn. And with the CEO statement, look, in the next 1 or 2 years, 2024, 2025, many people won't be able to stay, but NIO will be 100% fine. And do you remember, yesterday I talked about deliveries, weekly deliveries. NIO only delivered 3,000. It feels very bad, but compared to others, Xpeng delivered 1,400, and Tesla delivered only 3,200 that week. Tesla only delivered 200 more vehicles than NIO that week. So I'm saying NIO performance is absolutely fantastic compared to these guys. Yes, it is essential to consider this further. Yes, there will be more competition, and it will continue to intensify. However, NIO will always maintain a significant market share in the luxury EV segment, and that's perfectly fine. There might be a potential decline in overall EV segment deliveries due to political changes and other factors, but NIO will still hold a splendid market share. Therefore, NIO is taking the right steps to save money and avoid unnecessary expenditures. But I want to add a significant caveat because the CEO has mentioned in multiple previous interviews that R&D is not the place where they will cut costs. R&D has consistently been their most substantial expense for quite some time. Hence, it will be interesting to see how the R&D expenses unfold this year. Perhaps, due to many developments and preparations being completed earlier, there might be a slight reduction in R&D expenses this year. It makes sense, considering the focus on the launch of NT 2.0, all vehicle models, the sub-brand car, and the ET9. So I believe we might witness a considerable reduction in R&D costs this year. In my opinion, all of this will contribute to cost savings, and hopefully, investors will be pleased. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more stock predictions and market insights. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy investing, and see you in the next video.